Hi Cancers, this is Tiffany with Carrington Tarot doing your general love and energy reading for February 2019. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates with you, please leave me a comment in the description box below because I really love feedback and I need it as I'm starting out. Oop, this popped out. That's going to be the overall energy of your reading here. I generally pull 3 cards that represent the month, beginning, middle, and end, and then whatever card pops out the deck. You had a card that popped out. My last 2 readings, nothing popped out. But this popped out, the 4 of Pentacles, so that's going to be your overall energy of the month for you. And then we're going to pull 3 additional cards that will represent the beginning and middle and end of the month for Cancer. Okay, so right off the bat, you have the 4 of Pentacles in upright popping out of the deck. And so that is, right now you're feeling secure. You are kind of protecting your assets, whatever your assets you're working on right now, whether it be financially, financially, spiritually, or emotionally, but you're holding on to them and you have them strategically placed around you. Okay, the 4, and I do a little bit of numerology when I read just because I kind of see how they all folds together, but the 4s represent manifestation and like a foundation. Like if you think about the 4 of Wands in the suit of tarot, it represents marriage and stability and family. So, you know, maybe you're ready, you're at a place now where you're ready, you got your coins in order, you're ready to get married and take your relationship to the next level. That could be what this signifies for you, Cancer, but we're going to keep looking, okay? So I'm going to pull those 3 cards. We have the beginning of the month, we have the Death card in reverse. So you came out of some change of some kind. In the middle of the card, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Maybe you're feeling a little anxious about something, this change. And then, oh, we have all these cards in reverse. Okay. So that's interesting. Your overall energy of the month was this 4 of Pentacles, which represents you holding on to something, right? Your overall energy for the month, you are guarding yourself or protecting your assets, right? Maybe I don't want to say you're being a little greedy, but you're definitely not willing to share with everyone right now. You're like, I don't know yet. Y'all have to like kind of let me see how I'm feeling about this. No one's going to take away what I worked so hard for. And what you possibly have worked hard for is the beginning of the month is represented by this Death card in reverse here. The Death card usually represents, it's kind of something that when you see, I actually just saw this in the last reading I did for Pisces, and you saw me shuffle these cards. I did this reading for Pisces, and the Death card was in upright in the beginning of the month. So there's some similar energy going on there, which is not surprising as you both are water signs. So that's something to kind of keep in mind as well. But with the Death card in reverse, it's like you're kind of afraid of change. So that kind of goes with this because you're holding on to something so tightly and you don't want to just allow that change to happen, Cancer. You may be feeling a little stagnated, like, you know, you're not ready to quite take that full leap into the ending of something that's not serving you anymore. You're resisting something. You don't want to let go of something. And right here, whatever this is that you're holding on to so tightly, you don't want to let go of it. You're resisting the change. So if it is a relationship for you, there is some transformative energy that needs to happen within this relationship. You're holding on really tightly, and it may be time to kind of loosen your grasp. If it is wealth that you've acquired, you might want to consider how you can use what you have to kind of fulfill yourself more emotionally, if you will. Okay. So that's the beginning, the energy, for the beginning of the month. In the middle of the month, we're looking at the 7 of Swords. And again, this card is in reverse. So the 7 of Swords generally is a card where somebody is being a little bit of a trickster. Look at his face. He's like being sneaky, looking to see what he got away with, right? But in reverse, it's like, okay, well, maybe I need to be a man or a woman of my word. Maybe I need to come clean. This is not going to serve me to be sneaky, to be holding on to things so tightly and not allowing myself to flow abundantly. Okay? So it's time for you to rethink your approach. Are you being deceptive? Are you holding something back from someone, Cancer? You may need to reevaluate how you're doing things. It's like you reap what you sow. So like if this is you and you're being sneaky and deceptive and you're not being honest with someone, you're just going to bring more of that into your life. So are you operating from your highest self? Are your intentions that you're setting good intentions? If you're being sneaky and selfish, and you only know if this is resonating with you, you know what I'm talking about. If you're being sneaky and selfish, it's time to make a change. Stop holding on to that way of, how's that working for you? Basically is the message I'm getting. Like, how is that working for you to be sneaky and selfish with what you've acquired? Okay. And at the end of the month, we are seeing, again, another card in reverse. And I do read reversals. I know there are a lot of readers out there that don't read reversals, but I kind of feel like it paints a picture. It helps to kind of see what we're resisting and maybe how we can make a change. So in the end of the month, I'm seeing here for you, Cancer, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So it kind of represents you. Okay, you're gonna get it together. Okay, because the 5 of Pentacles upright is, destitute, rejection, poverty, out in the cold, right? But reverse, it's like you're able to give. You're seeing improvement in the situation. So this sneaky way that you've been operating, or that being stingy and selfish, you're going to make that change. You're resisting, like, Cancer, that you can't keep acting like this. Like, you have to let it go, right? And when you do, you're going to find that there's joy in giving. There's joy in blessing others, but you have to be willing to just kind of, get over that pleasure you're getting from being selfish and start giving, and you will feel an even greater pleasure. And if you are going through something, at the end of the month, you're going to see things start to really kind of take a turn. And things are going to get better. They're not going to happen overnight, but you're on your way to things getting better. Sometimes this can represent someone is recovering from an illness of some sort, but that's not what I'm getting from this card. I don't really like to do health readings because I'm not a doctor. So, Cancer, your overall message of your reading is, allow this change to happen. Stop being sneaky and deceptive and stingy. Start small. Go out. The next time you're walking to your car and somebody asks you for $1, give them the $1. Okay? What were you going to spend that $1 on anyway, Cancer? Give them the $1 and see how that feels for you. And then just start giving more. And then that will start to really turn things around for you. And you'll be able to kind of allow yourself to go through this transformation here. Okay? All right, let me get this card I just dropped here on the floor. Oh, okay, and then we're going to pull your Doreen Virtue card. This was like this. And then we'll be done. So let's get your Doreen Virtue card out. Your overall energy for the month. I didn't really see love like this. I didn't read this as a love relationship, but it could resonate as a love relationship for you. But your overall Doreen Virtue message for the month is unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So if you're holding on to something so tightly, you're not allowing yourself to extend to others, and your love is conditional because you're not giving it. Like, you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it, but you're not just giving it. Your love is not unconditional. But the universe, Mary Magdalene, is trying to let you know that you need to give out some unconditional love so that you can receive unconditional love. And when you love others,